Bonjour, mon ami.
Oh my God. More accents.
Always bad accents.
I'm not
Always
sure
bad accents.
what that was.
I don't know. It was
a little Pepe Le Pew.
It was a French accent.
Did you learn most of your accents watching the Warner Brothers cartoons?
Yes,
Is that what it is?
absolutely.
Okay. I say, boy.
Exactly. See? What do you know about the South? So what we got here, speaking of France, vive la France. See, exactly. Is Grand Brulot VSOP Cognac Café.
So they've taken a cognac that's a VSOP and they've coffeed it up.
They've coffeed it up.
Is that what we've done? Okay.
Shall I? Let me read about.
Why don't you read while I pour?
Okay. About Grand Brulot. Crafted by the Tardy Cognac Family, Grand Brulot is comprised of the finest eau de vie from a blend of Ugni Blanc and Colombard grapes from its single estate, which is then crafted into an elegant 80 proof VSOP cognac that sits to age for 4 to 5 years. Then 100% Robusta Ecuadorian coffee beans essence is extracted and blended with brandy to meld for a couple of months before it is blended with the VSOP cognac. The final product, with its equivalent of 1 shot of espresso per serving, is superlative, a real crowd pleaser that works beautifully in all sorts of drinks for a variety of occasions. In the 18th century, the French introduced the concept of spiking their coffee with brandy to create a digestif, and Grand Brulot revived that custom with a new recipe uniting VSOP cognac with its choice of the rich Robusta coffee from Ecuador. Grand Brulot also pays tribute to a New Orleans specialty of the same name, which still serves up its beautiful blue hot flame around town. So, sounds fascinating.
Now I want a beignet.
Don't you know?
I do.
Don't you know?
I do.
So, let's...
Cheers.
Cheers. I get a lot of coffee on this.
Smells like a cup of coffee.
There's a lot of coffee on this. Now, you're not a coffee guy, though.
Not a big coffee guy. I find that a lot of coffee, to me, you got to add stuff to it to make me want to drink it. And if you can't drink it straight, what's the point of drinking it?
Well, you know what we just added? Cognac.
And here we just added cognac.
Yeah.
I might like this.
All right. That's good.
So this is the, instead of an Irish coffee, this is a French coffee?
I guess. I don't know. It's kind of...
I'm getting some
dark.
of the... Yeah, and it pours like gravy. It pours pretty thick.
It's dark. Man,
it's viscous.
Speaking of gravy.
Yeah, I was a little hefty with the pour.
You gave me like a ladleful. I like the smell.
It smells like a nice coffee with a hint of
brandy in it.
The brandy in the back.
Yeah.
You know, get all the
Which is exactly what it is.
I guess is good. We're hitting all the notes.
You know, it almost... I get some sweetness. Did you ever have like those coffee candies? Like the nibs?
Yes.
Did you ever have the nibs?
Yes,
I love the nibs. It almost has that like nibs smell to it.
This is 40% alcohol. So I apologize for the pour. Maybe I shouldn't have poured so much.
No, that's all right. That's all right. It won't go to waste.
Now, do you drink this straight? Or do you think you mix it with something? Or what do you do?
Well, they sent me a lovely brochure with a whole series of
Yeah.
cocktail recipes. So let's just try it on its own first, because I say anything worth drinking should be
drink straight.
You could drink on its own. You know, I kind of like that. You know, I thought it was going to be kind of syrupy and sweet, but it's really not.
Yeah, it's not as viscous as it seemed on the pour,
No.
or as it is in the glass.
And it is very coffee, but in a nice way. Like those Nibs candies I was saying.
It has the coffee flavor without having the acrid bitterness.
No.
It's nice.
Right. This is an after dinner drink, for sure.
I'm getting a very good cognac note from this.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, some of the dark fruits, some of that. It's very nice. A little bit of sweetness, not a whole lot of sweetness. So it isn't like you've had a black coffee with 2 sugars.
Right.
It still has a lot of coffee flavor to it.
This is pretty good. I could see this on its own. Again, alongside a dessert. This is not a before dinner drink. This is an after dinner drink for sure.
Absolutely.
Cheesecake, definitely. Panna cotta, why the hell not?
What does it go with panna cotta?
You know, maybe a creme brulee. This will go nice with a creme brulee, because I think that
caramely
burnt sugar on top.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would play really nicely together.
I think so.
Anything like that, anything vanilla. You know what it might work well with too is what I'm thinking. What about a nice scoop of ice cream? Just pour it over some ice cream.
Yeah.
Like do it like an affogato.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever have the affogato? I remember we went to Keen's one time. We went there one time. We had the whole crew together. They do the vanilla ice cream and then they just pour like a shot of espresso over it. I could see this working with chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe boozy shake.
Maybe a boozy shake. And I think it's one of the recipes.
Yeah. Boozy shake.
I think it's one of the recipes. So I like this. This is very nice. I thought it was going to be syrupy. It's really not.
Yeah, no.
It's
And it's not too sticky in terms of the overly sweet, overly any of that. It's very nice.
I mean, I think it deserves a solid A.
And I think they've done a nice job of infusing where they are blended together. It's not like it's layered flavors.
No, it's
very
there.
Nice. It's very nice.
You know, it's like a cafe corretto. I had a nice espresso and I poured a little bit of cognac in it.
So it's very nice.
It's like that.
It is. It's very nice.
It's pretty good. So let me just let me read up on the cocktail selections with this. I downloaded this onto my iPad. So their recommendations are, they have a few drinks here. They have the Rise and Shine, 2 ounces of Grand Brulot and an orange twist. I guess just on the rocks. The Wake Up Mary, a coffee sidecar, a coffee spritz, a Brulot Black Manhattan. Those are all the choices they have. But you know what? I'd really like to try this. At first I thought we were going to do a Manhattan. But I got some chocolate ice cream.
Do it as a boozy shake or do it as just a little over top?
Just a little pour over.
What did you say? It's a what? An awful what?
Affogato.
Affogato?
Affogato.
Yeah.
Let me pause here. I'll get a couple of cups. I'll do a little bit of ice
Who doesn't
cream.
want the ice cream?
Yeah. Okay, we're back.
After the brief intermission,
Yes.
we now have ice cream.
Yes, we have some ice cream.
So nice.
So I got some Turkey Hill Belgian chocolate ice cream. So I'm thinking, I would like vanilla, but I didn't have any vanilla ice cream. But I think chocolate will go well.
So we have Belgian chocolate,
Yes.
Ecuadorian coffee, French cognac.
Yeah.
It's like a League of Nations in a glass.
Bingo.
What is this nice?
You're like a regular Woodrow Wilson?
Woodrow
You see the
Wilson.
League of Wilson?
Woodrow Wilson.
So, alright, we'll just pour over like what's left over here. So this is sort of an affogato. You know? It's not a hot shot of espresso. I can give you some espresso too if you want.
Good with what we got.
Yeah, so
I don't go too
salud.
far. Cheers again.
Let's give it a try. I think this will go really well. I just had a feeling. Like I was gonna go for the Manhattan, but I'm like, I don't know. That's not bad.
That'll play.
That's pretty good.
That'll play.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little sharpness of the coffee, a little extra kick to the chocolate.
You get that creamy
Cognac.
chocolate. I mean, this isn't quite like a Haagen-Dazs ice cream, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not turning it away. I could certainly see if you blended this
Oh,
into
and
a
shake? Oh, absolutely.
This would be
This would
certainly
make
one
a
of that.
killer shake.
And that was one of the recipes, right? The boozy shake.
I think so.
That certainly would be something worthwhile.
This would make a delicious vanilla shake. But I'm thinking, and pardon me while I speak with my mouth full, I'm thinking like you float it on top. And just kind of let it sink to the bottom, maybe like a float.
Work its way through.
Because it gets kind of lost. You know, when you have all that ice cream, you have to really put a lot of alcohol in it. Then that waters it down. So then it's not really, what's it called anymore. You know this might be good too? Like a variation on Irish coffee. You know, with like really, really good whipped cream on top of it. Not the ready whip. You got to make some hand whipped, like thick whipped cream and really
so
cold.
You would put this in a glass, like it's the already coffee that's been zhuzhed, and then throw the whipped creams on it. Would you heat it?
What do you mean? Well,
like
hot coffee,
make it a hot toddy.
Well, no. Again, Irish coffee. I'm saying. An ounce of this. 4 ounces of like good coffee, really good, like strong coffee, like a nice French roast.
So you'd add more coffee to it.
Oh, absolutely. And then some really good whipped cream on top. Like, again, I'm going to name drop. I'm going to name drop one more time. The Dead Rabbit in New York City, they make an Irish coffee. That's like their signature. It's an $18 Irish coffee. And you think, $18. But you know what? Worth every penny.
Name dropping.
It is fantastic.
I didn't really care for mine.
No,
I only finished it and wanted more. But I didn't really like it. It wasn't very good.
Well, I was too busy yapping away, so I'm catching up right now. So, final thoughts?
Really well done. Really enjoyed it. I'm always a little bit afraid of coffee items, much like I'm afraid of heavily peated whiskeys. And you've dragged me down a dark path, and now I'm pleasantly surprised.
And this is very dark.
Really enjoyed it.
This is very dark.
Really enjoyed it.
So, excellent stuff.
As cognac goes, I think the cognac comes through. It's very good. As the Ecuadorian coffee goes, I think that it's very flavorful. Blended together, it's very nice. Well done. I'd say this an A. Probably low 90s.
Yeah,
92.
very good. Very, very
nice,
good.
Very nice.
And I would like to say thank you to the PR folks that sent this. The firm is VPC Partners. And also to Francisco, CEO and President of Distiller LLC, for sending along the recipe book.
Yeah, fair.
So, anyway, cheers.
Very nice. Cheers.